Hey Taurus, Dark Dove Tarot here. Hope you're doing fantastic. This is your May 2019 reconciliation read. So again, 2019 Taurus May reconciliation read. Just to be clear, because there was some confusion, I guess, last month, this is a reconciliation read, not a couples read, and it's not stating that you're going to reconcile. It's stating that we're going to see what the energies are between you, what's going on, etc. So just wanted to be very clear in that I don't know, I guess there was some confusion last month on that. So any likes, subscribes, comments are greatly appreciated. If you want a private read, the information is in the description below, and just try and remember that if you can, because I get emails daily regarding private reads, which I really appreciate, but the information is below, and if I forget it on this video, it will be on one of the videos next to it. So this is a read for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you don't feel like it resonates with you, hopefully it resonates with the majority of you, but you may want to check your other signs as well. So always check your Sun, Moon, and Rising, as you can get more clarity, or you know, it may just resonate with you. Again, may tell a whole story with all of them. You never know. All right, let's see, Taurus, what is going on for reconciliation for you for May 2019? I always like to give props to where props is deserved, which is the tarot cards I'm using, because I don't say it enough and I feel bad. I always forget. But the 10 card spread I do is with the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, and any clarifying cards or theme of the month is done with the Coin Tattoo Tarot deck. So let's see what's going on for you guys. 3 more shuffles with my other deck. Pull your theme of the month, and we'll get started for Taurus. May 2019. What's going on for Taurus? Ooh. All right. Let's see, Taurus, May 2019. Reconciliation. What's going on? Pull your theme of the month. What is Taurus's theme this month? Ooh, for May. All right. You have the 5 of Pentacles, or 5 of Coins. Okay, so feeling some sort of loss. So obviously that, you know, makes sense with a reconciliation read. But the 5 of Coins, or 5 of Pentacles, is definitely feeling some sort of destitution, feeling like without, feeling almost like impoverished. So some of you are still in the feels, still hurting, still in the, you know, grieving stages of this reconciliation, or not reconciliation, of this separation. I feel like a lot of you are feeling, maybe you're not in contact with them. Maybe you, sorry, my cat is trying to eat plastic over here. No, baby. So I feel like this is a major, this is you kind of feeling like, a sense of, this isn't going to happen. Like, we're not going to work out. We're not going to be able to make this work out. Because the 5 of Pentacles is not feeling, like any light at the end of the tunnel or any sunshine. This is feeling like a despair, a feeling of this is final, that they don't want me, I don't want them, or maybe you both feel the same way. But it's weird, because I feel like Taurus, this is underlying with really missing somebody, but not wanting to do anything about it, or they're not doing anything about it. You guys aren't talking. Maybe you ghosted each other. Maybe you're ignoring each other. Maybe you blocked each other. So this is a feeling of devastation right now. All right, the next card you have is your current position coming into the month, and you have the 5 of Cups. So 5 might be a theme for you. It was a theme for another. Maybe it was Leo, but the 5s here may be a number you need to watch out for, that you see a lot and need to recognize when you see it, what's going on around you. But the 5 of Cups is also a feeling of loss, but this is a feeling of solitude. This is like, I don't want to hear it. So I feel like this may be a self-inflicted loss, and I'm sure you're going to be like, well, Dark Dove, that's because they did X, Y, and Z, which makes sense. But it doesn't mean it makes it any easier to have to deal with this loss, or deal with this solitude. Because again, both the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups represent loss, but the 5 of Cups represents a solitude, but a sadness, a grief. And again, I feel like if you didn't choose to be alone, you know, they left you kind of in the cold, or vice versa. But you're feeling sad about it. You're having the feels. There's nothing wrong with that. So maybe it's semi-recent that this happened, that this breakup happened, or maybe it's kind of come to the final blow. Maybe you break up, make up, break up, make up, and now it's officially like, we're not talking, this isn't going anywhere, it's not happening. The next card you have is how you're feeling coming into the month. Well, that's interesting. How you're feeling coming into the month of May, the Queen of Wands, is feeling a sense of ferocity, feeling a strength, feeling some sort of sexiness. Maybe you're sad that this had to end. Maybe it was destined to come to an ending. Maybe it's just not your time right now, but you're feeling capable. There's still, you're going through the motions of, this is sad and this sucks and I'm going to be alone. But at the same time, you're not like as devastated as it would come across. Like, I can't explain it. Like, you're inside, you're actually okay. But outside you may look like you're grieving a little more, or, gosh, I don't want to say this, but for some of you, I almost feel like you're doing it to, so the other person doesn't feel so bad. Like, maybe you're putting on this, this sucks and it sucks to be without you and I miss you too and it's terrible and we're not talking and whatever. But on the inside, you're like, I've got this. Like, I'm going places. Now I can see like full potential. It's very weird. I almost feel like some of you are masked with this. Now, I feel like these are honest emotions. You are saddened. There is some hurt here. But the Queen of Wands is like, internally, you're like, I know I'll get through this. Maybe you've just broken up and made up and broken up so many times that you're like, all right, every breakup has just made me stronger and stronger for the final blow. The next card you have is your distant past, over the past 5-10 years, could be throughout your childhood. Now, this is a Hermit card. The Hermit card is also about solitude. So something going on here, Taurus, where you'd rather just be alone right now. You don't want to deal with anybody, anything in regards to love. You just want to take care of business, make money, take care of your family. Because the Hermit is also somebody who's in solitude and somebody who is like self-aware and also feeling very spiritual. So this is the universe's way of saying, look, in your past, you've had to get away. You've had to get the solitude. You've needed to get quiet time and time to clear your head in order to make the best decision. So the universe is saying that's what you're doing right now. Like, as sad as it is, or as heartbreaking as it may be, or, as much as you hate going through the motions, solitude may be your best friend, Taurus, because it may be the time where you can actually decide. You can't decide if this person is good for you, or they can't decide if you're good for them, if you guys are squawking at each other, or if somebody's feeling forced, or if, like, sometimes you need the separation to make the heart grow fonder, or you need the separation to understand whether it was a good fit for you, whether it was healthy for you or not. The next card you have is your immediate past, so over the past few weeks, past month or two, and you have the Hanged Man. Again, a self-awareness card. You have a lot of going internally this month, because the Hanged Man is somebody who's looking at things and understanding sacrifice and knowing when you've over-sacrificed yourself versus when you need to continue to sacrifice. So this tells me with the Hanged Man here that, look, some of you put it all out on the line. You sacrificed your time, your energy, your love, your attention over and over. And this person, I just feel like they were not on the same page with you. They were not like, they were, if they did anything, they wanted a cookie reward for it. Does that make sense? Like, if they said, oh, I love you, or if they called you out of the blue, or if they did something nice for you that was unexpected, it was like, oh, that should last for at least 6 months to a year. You shouldn't need anything else from me for the next 6 months to a year because I did this little thing and I get a cookie for it. And I call it the like cookie treat expectation or whatever. The treat expectation, because again, you sacrificed a lot and now you're coming into it. I think the past couple of weeks, past month or two, you've been going, look, I've been in this wholeheartedly and you've put no effort into it. You just want to basically be able to show up and then get a reward for showing up. And that's not how it works. So this isn't working for me anymore. As much as this pains me, like, I deserve better. I've sacrificed enough of my time, my kids' time, my pets' time, my whatever it is for you. And the Hanged Man is saying, I'm not doing it anymore. I love you, but I can't. The next card you have is your distant future. So over the next few months, and you have the Star. All right, so there's some hope here. There's some inspiration here that this could come to fruition, that you guys could come back around, because the Star is having some sort of faith, having some sort of hope, seeing, a light in the darkness. But I think if it does come, there's going to have to be some big changes here, Taurus, because I just don't feel like, they just feel like I just have this energy that just weighs me down. Like, hey, how's your day? Like, I don't know. Like, there's no effort. There's no passion. There's nothing there. You have passion. You have confidence. But you're not like, almost like that sadness is them, Taurus. Like, the sadness from these 2 5s is them wallowing and constantly, woe is me, like a baby that you have to take care of. Okay, cross watchers, I don't want to hear it. Like, this is for Taurus. But like, literally, I feel like this energy of like you're a caretaker. Like, you have to like take care of this person, or you're constantly making them feel better, or it's like one of those people, almost narcissistic, but I don't feel narcissistic because they don't even have the energy to be that self-involved. It's more like you had a bad day. Oh, they had a worse day. Does that understand? Like, have you met people like that? You're like, man, I had this fender bender today on the freeway and it sucked, and I'm gonna have to go get it. Look, oh well, my door's completely smashed in, and it was like 5 weeks ago, and I'm still like, I get we all get excited, but I just get this energy of this person who's just like, they're Debbie Downer. They're drowning you. They're dragging you down. That like you have hope and inspiration for something good with or without them. Honestly, like you're good. You're at the point now where you're like, I'm strong. I can handle this. It sucks, but I can handle it. The next card you have, and you'd rather be alone than be in some sort of like, freaking martyr energy. All right, the next card you have is the Empress. The Empress is somebody, and I feel like this is all of your energy, Taurus. I feel like this is you embodying. You have been the nurturer. You have been the caretaker, because the Empress is a nurturing energy. It's one with nature. It's feeling good inside yourself. It's feeling organic. It's wanting to take care of other people. You want to be with this person. Some of you are going to say, no, I would never get back together with this person. And then I'm like, okay, well, watch the singles read and see what happens there. But the Empress is an embodiment of a sensuality of being able to, give hugs and accept hugs. And I feel like that's what you want. You're kind of like, I will give and give and give and give to the right person who's willing to give and give back. And that's what you're missing here, is this person is not attentive, and they don't realize. And unfortunately, Taurus, I don't know that they're ever going to realize it. So I feel like you may be stuck in a never-ending situation where they're just not going to come out. And then it comes down to maybe you guys just aren't the right fit. Because if you were, don't you get the feeling they'd be more excited or they'd be more upset? Because I feel like even if you broke it off with them, they're sitting here going, oh, nobody wants it. Like, there's this, I can't get over this person who's whining in my ear right now. All right, the next card you have is anything that's going to happen that's tangible throughout the month. Could be the beginning, middle, end. Now, here's some hope for them, okay? Because this is a Nine of Cups, which is bliss, pleasure, fulfillment. Now, this could be you meeting somebody else or getting out there and just having a good time and not worrying about this depressing energy. But this could also be them going, oh, here, she's serious. Like, this is serious. You're serious this time. Like, this isn't another one of our, we'll break up for a little while and then we'll get back together. We'll break up, get back together. We'll fight a little while, but we'll still be, this is like, oh, no, this person's like, well, if you don't want me, somebody else will. Because I almost feel like they're going to perk up and be like, wait, what? You haven't called me in like 2 weeks. What's going on? I thought you were just like in one of your moods. Wait, what? And so they may actually take you seriously all of a sudden. The next card you have is how you're feeling. Oh, but I don't know, Taurus. I don't know that you're ready to gaggle along with them anymore. I feel like this may be something, that needs to be taken seriously, because you have the Two of Wands. This is how you're feeling throughout the month. Again, could be the beginning, middle, end, last for a day, an hour. But the Two of Wands is growth, planning, and looking forward, setting goals. And this is one person. Because if I had the Three of Wands here, it would be a partnership growth, a partnership planning. The Two of Wands is you going, nope, what do I want? What the fuck do I want? And where am I going in life? I don't care what you want. I don't care what you wanted. I don't care what you said. I don't care what we planned. I'm going solo here for a little bit. Solo trip, Taurus. And then, literally, that's what I'm going to call this, I think. Solo trip. But like, I can't even explain it to you, because this is you kind of going, maybe I'm interested in seeing what's out there. Because like, I just can't take this anymore. I want somebody who's passionate in life and wants to go somewhere with me and wants to be with me and wants to do things. And again, there's this lack of energy from this person. Maybe they have mental illness. Maybe they have depression or anxiety. And if so, then maybe they need to get help. But for a lot of them, I feel like this is more, they've gotten complacent. They don't have the passion or the energy. It's not that they don't love you or they don't care about you. It's that they just like, why make the effort? You guys are already together. They don't have to, and it's like, once that complacency hits, then you almost become like friends or roommates instead of actually in a relationship. And that's not what Taurus wants. And so again, this is you making plans and goals and saying, look, I'm going to do my thing. And maybe someday in the future, you can come along for the ride if you can get yourself up and at 'em. All right. The next card you have are your hopes and fears for the outcome. So I feel like one of your fears is that since you've left, that maybe they'll find somebody else, or their fear is you'll find somebody else, because the Three of Pentacles is a third party situation card. Often this represents another person coming in. But again, this is internal. So this is a fear of yours. You fearing that, okay, well, I left them. They're going to go off and find somebody else. No, they're not. They don't have the energy for this right now. I'm not even kidding you, Taurus. This person does not have the energy to go out and date, does not have the energy to go out and find somebody else. This could be their biggest fear with you, is that you are kind of like, maybe they're like, oh, he or she will come back around, or she'll say, you know, oh, she's just in a mood, or he's just in a mood. And now they're going, well, wait, you didn't come back. Is there somebody else involved? Is there somebody else here that I should be worried about? And maybe that's what lights a fire here, because they're going, oh shit, they're serious and they're not going to stick around anymore. And then you have the death card, which is not a physical death. The death card is actually a beautiful card. It's Scorpio's card, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Oh, and this is Aquarius's card, so you could be dealing with Aquarius and Virgo. I forget. Usually I'm right on that, and I forgot. But again, you have Virgo here, Scorpio here, and Aquarius. But the death card is actually a beautiful card. It's change. It's transformation. However, it's also rebirth. So Taurus, as much as I was thinking you were sucked into this, you were sunken into the sadness or whatever, I'm starting to think this is more their energy of sadness. And you're like, I'm not going to do this, so I'm going to move on. Which then in turn makes them go, oh crap, like I'm a little bit panicked. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see, or like, I'm going to move on and see what the future has to offer me. But they're sitting here with the death card going, wait. I'll, no, let's engage in some more passion, or like they're going to come out of the woodwork. I don't know. I keep hearing like they may actually surprise the shit out of you and be like, hey, no. Like, I'm sorry, you're right. Work's just been tiring and not an excuse, and you deserve more. Like, their eyes may actually be open here, Taurus, because like this right here is a rebirth. So it tells me there is another chance that you guys could come together, but you're kind of like, I just feel, oh yeah, see, and I just feel like you're going, Dark Dove, I don't know. But at the same time, this is big. Like, they would have to come back big. This isn't little. This is you saying, show me where the fireworks, show me, because you've been talking the good talk, but you don't walk the walk. And if I don't see action, I'm gone. I feel like you could take it either way. However, you have Leo's card right here, Strength, which is your clarifying card for the outcome card. Strength is strength. It's controlling what you can, but it's also being patient. So Taurus, I don't necessarily know that you're ready to be done with them. And Crosswatchers, I don't know that you're ready to be done with Taurus. But I feel like you're being as patient as you can, but you're only going to be so patient. You're going to have strength, though, to move on if you need to move on. But I really feel like they're actually going to pull through. It's very strange, because at first I was thinking, oh, I don't know. I mean, you've got these lost cards, and but there's always loss when there's a breakup, right? And then you can come back together. What's crowning this, though, is your distant future is the Star, okay, which is hope and faith. But then you have the Two of Cups, which is the karmic connection, or twin flame card, or soulmate card. You guys don't have to correct me in the comments. Like, literally, this is whatever you want it to be. But if you're getting a love reading, this is one of the best cards you can get, because this is a soulmate card. This is ultimate attraction, ultimate connection. So here's to waking up, Taurus. I feel like they're waking up, or you're waking up. Somebody is going, wait a minute, this is serious this time. Like, this may, and I love this person and I still care about this person. I feel like maybe a fire is going to be lit under them. I'm hoping for you guys, if that's what you want, that's really good what's going to happen, because I just see this aha moment going, oh, wait a minute. I have this great person and I'm going to lose them over the fact that I can't do a nice gesture or do something passionate once in a while. Like, I don't feel like you're asking for a lot either, Taurus. I feel like it's more they just have become complacent, and you feel like you were talking to somebody till you're blue in the face and nothing's getting through to them. But I feel like there's a chance something might get through to them. So, all right, Taurus, I hope you have a great May. I'll see you next month.